Hi guys, Matt from the Big River here. We're going to do a little update for you guys about isopods. Isopods go in your bioactive enclosure, and here to help me talk about them, because she's been doing a huge amount of work in this realm, is Beri. Beri's our isopod expert, and let's get right into it. What do we got, Beri?
I got lots of stuff for you. We have the Porcellio labius, if I say my Latin correct, which are the dairy cows.
Dairy cows we've been able to offer here for, oh gosh, has it been 6-8 months?
Just about.
It's Big River bred dairy cows. They're actually a pretty good size isopod.
They do like to play dead, so if you pick up the container and they're not moving, just give them a few moments and they'll usually start running.
Nice little black and white pattern. Super cool. Pretty resilient too, yeah?
Yes.
So good choice for beginning isopods. Inexpensive and easy to keep, easy to breed.
Next up is the Porcellio scabber, the orange koi isopod.
Orange koi, that sounds cool. Let's take a look.
Yep. Lots of different colors on these guys. You'll have some that are more orange, some more soft solid.
That one looks pretty gray. Let's see if we can find the orange ones in here. Oh, there's some. I'm dumping moss here. Yep, good bit of moisture in these cups. What are we feeding these guys?
So at the store, mostly bug burger, the rapashi powder. We do mix some of the gecko powder in with it too.
Seeing you just using just the powder itself. We also have the isopod food by Rapashi, if I remember right.
Yep, morning wood and then veggies. They eat just about anything.
Here we have Armadillum versicolor. Who's that?
So these ones are actually based on locality. These ones we're not sure which locality they're from. Different localities will have more yellows. I think this one's actually kind of a mix. If we can find some here. There's one.
Oh, it's got the little spots on its back.
Yep.
I have one. Oh, he's
There he is.
falling up on me.
Yep.
These ones we bred right here also, and the last ones, right?
Yes. And I think I actually have the Ukraine at home that I'm trying to build up for us too. Those ones are high yellow, the ones I have.
Super cool. Alright, what's next?
The Armadillidium granulatum.
That's a mouthful, but granulatum, so let's take a look. I think there's a bigger one.
These are the mid-range ones. So they'll have a little bit more yellow on them.
Wow, look at that.
There you go.
That's a really cool isopod. Have we bred these here too?
Actually, yeah, everything here has
This whole batch of stuff we've bred here. We've been holding back for months now, trying to get our supplies up high enough that we could start sharing. And we got to the point where, like, look, we got to just start sharing. If we run out, we'll go get more. This is another armadillium, right? So same genus.
Yep, the Gastroid. These are the big ones.
Oh, big
These ones get up to about 2 centimeters.
2 centimeters.
These ones are also good for temperate to semi-arid bioclosures. So they don't need as much humidity as a lot of the other ones do.
So you got this set up drier than the other ones.
Yeah, these ones should also be babies, so we're looking for little tiny guys. So I have a ton of babies and no adults. So let's start out real small and get about 3 times that size.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, that's awfully cool. It really matters where they're from and what they like. Each of them are a little bit different.
That should be the last of the Armadillium, but
No ardilliums on.
now the Beri species.
Cubaris. This is
Panda Kings. These are one of my favorite.
Yeah, I remember when we got these. They
There's
bred
that.
right away for us, and then we got a setback on them. Really cute. Somewhere. It's not unusual for me to pick around and miss a whole bit. We usually have
Under your grass.
up to there. Oh wow, look at that. Yeah, got a couple of them. We get, what, 10 of them in a culture?
Yeah.
It's not uncommon for me to poke around and find 0. I'm like, how can they disappear? But they do. A nice little stripe in them. That's what we call them, Panda King.
These ones actually breed pretty easy once they get going too.
Are they a drier species too? And
These ones are actually a high humidity.
Yeah, we might need a little bit of a
Yeah, it's been a couple days. Supposed to be checked on tomorrow.
Yeah, so we keep up. Also, I can see those right through the top. Who do we got here?
The papayas.
Papayas. A big, little.
So these were supposed to, from my understanding, be a house-bred one that's been branched out to other suppliers and people. but much like the Panda Kings, but kind of a pinkish, orangey color.
That's the name Papaya. Pretty decent size if I remember right. You can get them up to that big maybe?
Yeah, about there.
Yeah.
These ones are also pretty good for all ranges of bioactives. Humidity to your semi-dry.
Pretty darn cool. Again, babies in there. Those are Big River pet grown isopods. Beri's been working hard for the last several months to get a bunch of these going. Last couple of isopods.
The platinum tongue song.
Platinum song. Beri species also.
So these ones are originally found in the Taiwan caves of tongue songs, where they get their name.
Oh, makes sense.
They get really cool, pretty patterns on their backs. These
looks kind of white, but it's a baby.
Yeah, these ones are hard to get going, though they are pretty hardy, and they keep kind of having setbacks and then coming back. Probably one of the most expensive ones we have on hand.
Well, for sale. We do have some rubber duckies hiding out back there, and some relatives of the rubber duckies. But and if you want those, ask me. Well, I'll sell them, but you'll have to sell them for enough to be able to replace them. So super cool. Along with all the isopods, that's 8 varieties, 8 varieties that we have on the shelf today. A few more that we're just about ready to release, and a couple more specialties that we can show you if you want. Anything else you're looking for, let me know. We'll see about getting it. Springtails, of course, we have a lot of springtails to share, and springtails are super important for your bioactive. We've been producing these guys for almost a year now. We've been popping out springtails like crazy. They eat so much, we have to actually be careful that they don't out-compete the isopods. That's what we have for isopods today. Thanks so much for stepping in, Beri.
Not a problem.
Alrighty guys, there you have it. That's what we have new in isopods at Big River Pets.